Hey, hooray! It's Aunt Pat. I'm Pat Russell, and I'm here standing in for Marsha Brown tonight. You really can call me Aunt Pat because I'm in South Carolina. I'm a retired business leader of Golden Opportunity Sales, and I'm here tonight to share some fun information with all of you. Now, I want to know you're here, guys. Make me look good. So I want you to tag some friends and tell them to join us. So Marsha will be like, wow, that's good. So let's get this party started. So what are we going to talk about tonight? Well, we always have to talk to our head first. And I'm going to move this slide. And I love this. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. And I have to tell you, if you did not see our CEO, Laura Ann Goldman's interview on NBC this morning, go to Tupperware Brands on Facebook, not right now, but later this evening, and watch. And she said something that talks right to this point because they asked her to give some advice to direct sellers as she ended her interview. And you know what she said? She said, never say the words, I can't. Because when you say the word, I can't, what it really means is, I will not try. I will not risk it. I will not even consider it. Because in our business, we have to get uncomfortable because that's when we start to grow. So I love that Lorianne said that. Our new CEO and president rocks the house. And that's where your success lies, my friends, is getting back up and just trying it again. So that's how we're going to start. We only have 3 people watching. I need more people. Come on, everybody, tag your friends. Let's get more people on Move It for Monday, because right now I get to introduce one of your very own who's doing a fabulous job. She's one of your directors. She is doing a fabulous job with her VIP group. And I love VIP groups and how they can build your business. I wish I had had one when I was brand new in the business 41 years ago, because here's what happens. What Karen's able to do with her VIP group is going to blow you away. So she's going to talk to you about some of the fun things that she's doing, like her Sunday Fun Day, her demos to show products that keep people engaged, her monthly raffles. So everybody grab a notebook, get ready for some tips to help you build that VIP group. So everybody give me a big hooray welcome for Karen Edwards. Karen, hey, thanks for being on with me. Oh, Karen, you need to unmute yourself, hon. Remember, when you're on StreamYard, you never need to mute. There you go.
Hi.
Yay.
Hi,
okay.
everyone.
I'm so glad, and I can't wait for what you're going to share, because you're going to help me too. So I'm going to drop off.
Oh, I lost you, Pat. I hope you guys can see me.
We can. You're all right there, dear. It's
All
all
right.
you. I'm going to get out of your way.
All right. Bye. Hi, everybody. My name is Karen Edwards. I am your director from Wolcott, Connecticut. Just to I'll try to make this a quick blurb about my why story and my how story is I went to a online party that Michelle Davis was doing, actually. And I looked at it and said, wow, I really want some new stuff. My husband and I have been married for a while, and I was like, I need all new stuff. And it's honestly cheaper to join Tupperware and get a discount than divorce you and have a new bridal shower to get all new stuff. So I figured, why not give Tupperware a shot? I've been in the medical field for 25 years. I looked at my husband. I said, hon, I'm going to try this for a little bit. At that time, they offered a $60 deal to sign on. I did. I said to him, it's going to be 2 months tops. I said, I'll sell to some friends and family. It's not going to go anywhere. It's, everybody will support me for the beginning, and then that'll be it. And when it dies out, it dies out. No big deal. No false expectations. That was supposed to be for 2 months. And it's been almost 4 years. It'll be 4 years in July. So within 7 months, I became a director. I earned my car, which is totally free. And then 4 months after that, I earned the trip to Hawaii, which was really, really awesome. Still haven't been to Hawaii. I traded in for a different trip for the family of 4 of us. But regardless, I just kept going, and it just honestly took off like crazy. And guess what? All of my friends and family that I thought would support me, not one of them did a party for me. Not a one. So all of my business has been through word of mouth, through Facebook. I have done parties all over the United States, all through Facebook. I've done a ton in Alaska, actually. So you can't sit there and say, one of the biggest things that when people sit there and say, oh, well, all my friends and family, they don't want anything. Okay, well, none of my friends and family wanted anything either. So I had to move outside of my friends and family. You have to grow outside of your comfort zone. And it was scary. But on the flip side to that, honestly, the biggest thing was my husband always said to me, talk to every single person, because it boils down to 3 things. You're either going to have a new party out of talking to somebody, you're going to get a new consultant out of talking to somebody, or you're going to get practice. And that is the scariest thing, is talking to people in the beginning, because you don't know what you're saying. You don't know what to say, how to say it. And the more you talk to people, the more you're going to start realizing what works and what doesn't work. And you're going to feel more confident. When you are more confident, then people are going to listen to you more, instead of not having a clue of what you're saying. So that is what's really, really super important. So now, kind of fast forward, I wanted to kind of show you guys something really quick, and then I wanted to kind of talk to you about what I do on my VIP. One of the things is, it's always important to demo something on your VIP page. For instance, I demoed this last night. This is the family stackable. I love this. I love this for many reasons. I put my deli meat in here, and my deli meat will stay fresh for like a week and a half to 2 weeks. But I have a lot of people say to me, oh, well, I don't buy deli meat, or I have the little deli meat drawer that works just fine. Okay, that's fine if that's what they use. But the other thing that I do is I put my leftover meal in here. So I have a vegetable, I have my pork chops, and I put everything in here. And then there's a bread in here too. But I put everything in here, I snap it all together, put it right in the refrigerator. It makes it super easy and convenient. I make sure to tell everybody this does not go in the microwave. There are a lot of people that want to put all their stuff in containers for leftovers, but they still don't like to put plastic in the microwave, which is absolutely fine. So this is ideal for those people. It's not just for deli meat. You can use it for regular leftovers. Everything snaps together, makes it easy. You don't have that little container that got like shoved all the way in the back of your refrigerator, and like you don't see for like 2 months. And then all of a sudden you take it out and it's like a science experiment, right? So we've all had those containers. So that's what I love about this, is you have the whole meal, you take the whole meal out, you dish it up, and then throw it in the microwave, which is kind of what I did with my family tonight, because I worked both jobs, and then I came home and started doing my Tupperware stuff. But anyways, I like to, on my VIP page, even if it's a quick little blurb, I always like to go live on just something. And it's not like, oh, here, buy me, buy me. It's, you want to teach your VIPs something about the products you're selling. For instance, I have lots of customers, and I'm sure you guys have them too. There are a lot of people that will buy something because you say one thing to them and they're like, oh, that's great, and they buy it. And then in their head, they could only use that container for that one thing. That happens all the time. I actually had somebody yesterday tell me about the egg, the snack in store, the large one with the egg things, the egg inserts. They bought one, and I was telling them all the things, like I go to Costco's and I buy the big thing of the croissants and stuff like that, and I'll put that in there, and it keeps that fresh for a really long time. And she goes, oh, you can use that for that? And I said, yeah. And she goes, oh, I thought I could only use it for the eggs. So that's another thing is we really need to educate our VIPs and all of our customers, all the different ways we could use something. And I know it sounds like such a no-brainer, but honestly, I've had a lot of customers that buy something and they all say to me, oh, you have to, you really need to go on live and show me how to use these things. So I try to go live. I try to give them some fun tips on how to use something a little differently. And let's face it, we all have bad months, right? We all do. We all have months where we're struggling for sales. I know I can tell you many times that I have struggled for sales. This is, as it got all wet on my counter, this is one of the things that I like to do on here, and I never call it a raffle. You can't say raffle because raffle is like a no-no on Facebook and lots of states, depending on what state you live in, there's like laws against raffles. You don't say raffle, you say giveaway. I always say giveaway. One of the things that I will do is this is an older one, but I printed it. I will put a couple of different things on here, and I want to bring that up a little closer so you guys could see. And then I do 30 spots. Okay, so what I do with this is I add up the item, I add tax, I add shipping for the cost of that item. And I turn around and divide it so it divides evenly by 30. Well, 30 days divides by 5. So you end up with $5 a square. Okay, so you do $5 a square, and you want to be careful to what you choose to use with this, because if you do a sale item, that sale item may sell out really quick, or your giveaway may take a little bit longer than a month. So you try to use regular price items that you could always get your hands on, unless you have extra stock in your house that you're going to ship it to them, then that's fine. But this is what I do with this. And this happened just the other day. I did freezer mates. The freezer mates are $121. And then the shipping and the tax and everything else. So I collected $150. Yeah, $150 to cover all of it, because you don't know which state it's going to be shipped to. You always want to add an extra dollar or two for tax, because everybody is in different tax brackets. Okay. But the other thing is, when you contact that winner, you can say, hey, listen, congratulations, my person, you won the freezer mates. Congrats. So you can either get the freezer mates as is, or you can get anything you want in the catalog. That's regular price. For 120, you could get up to $121. If you choose to go over, that's fine. You just pay the difference. And I did that this month. I ended up with a $300 order, all because this woman won the freezer mates. And then she was like, okay, $121 shopping spree. That's like awesome. And then she ended up buying a bunch of other stuff because she got to pick anything she wanted. So I ended up with over a $300 order, all because I did a sale of freezer mates for $121. So that is what you always want to try to upsell. There was one time I did 3 or 4, the 3-pack of Venton serves, right? So I said to that person who won that, I was like, okay, great, you won this. But now, if you want that big set, I could put X amount of dollars towards the big set of those Venton serves that you wanted. And she turned around and opted for that instead. So yes, I do the picture of, I try to find something that everybody wants to use, but even if they don't like it, I always give them the option to get something else, or even if they get the same thing that you did your giveaway for, you can say to them, hey, listen, I'm already placing this order. It's already getting shipped to your house. The shipping's already included. So if you want, pick out something else too, if you want to add anything else additional to your order. And that has done wonders for me. So those days where you are really struggling to get orders because nobody really wants anything, but guess what? You could bring this piece of paper into work. You don't even have to use it on your VIP. You could bring this to work and say, hey guys, listen, I'm doing a giveaway. Like, $5 for a chance to win $121 worth of stuff. It's kind of a no-brainer. Most people will say yes. If you add a little extra, the other thing you can do, you could do like buy 4 squares, get 1 free. You know what I mean? Just know that's going to dip into your sale, like your profits if you choose to do that. But it's going to ensure that you sell them quicker. But you want to be careful, like I was starting to say before, you want to make sure not to do the sale items so much, because those sale items, if your giveaway goes longer than the item is available for, then you're kind of SOL, unless you place that order ahead of time. But then again, you're dipping into your profits, because now you're paying for shipping to you, and then you're paying for shipping out to that person. So you want to be mindful of what you're choosing. You always kind of want to pick items that you know you could always get your hands on. That is one thing that's one of the big things that I do. Another big thing I do on my VIP page is I try to always do Sunday Fun Day. Does it work every single week? No, because life gets busy. But I try to do a Sunday Fun Day segment. And I do all different things. I will talk about an item. I'll talk about sale items. I will just get on here and just start cooking. Sometimes it's a comedy act, because my husband will be here, the kids will be here, and we'll just start meal prepping for the week and show people how we meal prep for the week. Nothing is scripted. I am by no means, I screw up. We all screw up. Like, I fumble on my words all the time. No big deal. It makes people laugh, which is always good, because it makes people watch you. When they laugh, they watch you more because they think it's funny. But the more they watch you, the more they learn, the more they want to buy. So it's kind of one of those things where it's a win-win. So talk to everybody. The biggest things is talk to everybody. Don't just stay within your circle. Branch out. It's okay. And if you look like an idiot one day talking to somebody that you never met before, who cares? Guess what? You're never going to see them again anyway. So if you look like a fool, really, it doesn't matter, because you won't see them. But if you didn't look like a fool, guess what? You might just get a new recruit. You may get a new customer. I've had people stop me. I always wear my swag stuff. I wear my sweatshirts, and I've had people literally follow me, and when I stop the car, they're knocking on my door saying, "Oh, you sell Tupperware? I need some stuff." You know, so honestly, question about how long I'll be on for Sunday Fun Day. It depends. There's times I'm on for 15 minutes. There's times I'm on for an hour. It all depends on what I feel like doing on that any given day. So it's you do it however way you want to do it. That's the biggest thing, because it's your Sunday Fun Day. It's, you know, I'll sit here and make apple crisp. Sometimes what I try to do too is have something that's really quick and easy to prep and put it in my Micro Pro Grill or something. So I will time it where if it's something that takes 15 minutes in my Micro Pro Grill, I will talk about I'll make it and do it, throw that in the microwave, and while that's cooking, I will sit there and talk about sales, or I'll talk about something else, and I'll try to time it just so this way I could take out anything out of the microwave and then show it off, so that people see that. Another thing that I try to do, if I do cooking segments on my VIP page, one of the things I'll do is I will offer afterwards, hey, anything I use, and I'll give them a list of all the items I used, because I don't always sit there and say, oh, you have to gotta buy this, or you gotta buy that. I'll just make whatever, and then afterwards, I'll make a post and say, hey, these are the items I used. If anybody's interested in any of these items for 24 hours, I will give it to you for, 15% off. Contact me. So, and I put it through the back office. So then this way I'm creating that, okay, they're going to watch. They want something. Oh, I offered them a sale on it. Perfect. They're going to turn around and buy it. So I don't sit there and necessarily say, oh, buy this, buy that. I'll just be using the stuff. And if people see it and they like it, they're going to want it. So then they'll turn around and contact me and say, hey, that spatula or that spoon you used, I really like that. I want that. So I also offer that every so often too. So that's pretty much it.
Karen, I love what you do. Now you can't leave yet because I got a couple
Okay.
things I want to add. And you know
Yeah.
what Karen said about using the product and not trying to sell the product, just using the product. I want to share with you. I was watching somebody. I love to garden, and there's this wonderful gardener, and she shares what she's doing. And as she's using this little tiny rake. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want one. She didn't try to sell it. She was just using it. She created the desire, which is what Karen's doing every time she does a demo in her kitchen, just using the product. It isn't all about sales. It's showing people how the product will make their life easier. And that's what she's doing every time she's in her kitchen. So Karen, totally brilliant. Teaching the value of the product. I love it. I love it. I love your giveaways. Such a great idea. And how you upsell on those. That is always. Now, one thing, because I'm a party girl, one thing I would suggest is then we say to our customer, we can turn this into your party too.
You know what? That's a great point, Pat, because I have actually done that before too.
Yes.
I didn't think to mention that, but I do.
Okay.
And I also, when people give me broken items, I turn those broken items into parties. So that's another thing that I've done many times. So it's always trying to, when you're talking to them, try to always upsell, whether it's with the giveaways, whether it's with the your warranties, because I'll always sit there and say, oh, well, you're paying for shipping anyway, so do you want to purchase anything else? And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I'll look. And then, oh, my daughter wants this. Oh, my daughter-in-law wants this. And I ended up having literally a $1,600 party by one person who contacted me because of a seal that was one seal that was broken. And I ended up with a $1,600 party after that.
And that's amazing. Everybody, we always want to think, where's your funnel leading? Is it leading to the opportunity? Is it leading to the party? Is it leading to the referral? What are you going to do with this customer? And that's what Karen's doing so beautifully. She's finding the way to take that customer to the next step. She's meeting them where they are and then leading them to the next step. And that's, my friend, why you became a director in 7 months. And I want everybody to think about this for a minute. Here's a living example. You can make Tupperware director in 7 months. Think about this. We're at the end of March. That means by October, you could be a car driving director if you follow Karen's advice. That blows my mind.
I have to say, I never thought in a million years I would ever be a director. I wanted to do it for 2 months, and now I'm driving around with the car for the last 3 years. So, and I love it.
And Karen, you said something earlier, though. It's because you work your business.
I do. You have to. You can't just expect it to sell. Like you have to talk to people. You need to show them why Tupperware is awesome. I tell them all the time how much money it saves me in the long run. Yes, it's expensive, but you purchase it and it saves you so much money in the long run. My husband always says, "Buy once, cry once." That's what he says to me all the time. Buy once, cry once, and you're good.
I love it. So, well, this is what Zig Ziglar will say. Zig Ziglar, who's a famous motivational speaker, will always say, you'll remember the price once. What you'll remember every day ever after is the value of this product.
That is true.
So
I like that one. I
have lots of them. Karen, I want to thank you again. Everybody give her some love because she did an awesome job. And
bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you again. So everybody, in case you just popped on, I'm Pat Russell. I'm standing in for Marcia. I'm your Aunt Pat tonight. And now we're going to look at what's going on as we close out the month of March. I just added in my little tiny brain, we've got 48 plus 3. So we've got about 50 hours left to the month of March. And I want it to be outstanding for you. So the first thing we have, and it's so funny because, I'm older than Corinne, so I need to make my screen bigger so I can see this. All right. We have, of course, our wonderful kid opportunities, and we're getting ready for birthday month. We want to grow this team. So who do you know that could benefit from the Tupperware opportunity that you want to invite to join your team? And I think y'all could surprise Marcia and have like 20 recruits before the end of the month. I know you could do it. I know you could. I just do. So who are you going to invite to join your team? And why would they? First of all, for you, you've got your amazing recruiter award I happen to love these because these go in the cooler filled with all sorts of goodies, from sweet tea to unsweet tea to just clear water when we are out and about during the summertime. You're going to get yours for welcoming that first recruit who submits just $100 by Wednesday at midnight. Now, then we have our Ready, Set, Activate. And I absolutely, positively love this program. And the reason I love it is look what the new consultant can build and the product they will have by the end of the Ready, Set, Activate. They're building sets. Isn't this amazing? So they don't have to go out and buy all this Tupperware. They can say, okay, I want, circle it. What are you working towards? This program is so powerful. It is for all our new consultants. Make sure you're helping them keep it in front of them. Ooh, I love this. See, I love surprise packs because they can always help you build your business, whether it's something that you carry with you that you just give to somebody to thank them for chatting with you, whether it's someone that you give a gift because they sat and they listened to the opportunity, whether it's something you're going to use because someone dated sooner, they dated one of your special dates. You're going to get that surprise business builder pack. Oh my gosh, all our leaders, when you are achieved paid title in the month of March, check your sales. How close are you? Don't miss out on this. I know sometimes there's so much, it's really easy to forget. Like, oh, I forgot about that. And then our monthly sales challenges. I always say, follow the sales challenges and they will lead you to success. That's always been my mantra, which is just keep hitting those targets, and you will move up the ladder. But I got to tell you guys, the 2-week sales challenge to get 2 new samples, got a new catalog that's going to be on the horizon. Do you want to buy your samples or do you want to get them for a really special price for just $10? That's your 2-week sales challenge. That's for every 500 that you submit from the 14th to the 27th. Check your sales. The monthly sales challenge, $2,500. Now, on top of the profit you're making, you also are going to get $174 worth of brand new product for your spring and summer selling season for just $15. Don't give up on that. You have the amazing Thatsables that you still can work with. You can do so much with to help you achieve that. And then when you do that one, you'll be over 1,000. So you're also going to get the monthly sales challenge of the water bottle and all, I call it the lunch kit for just $10. But here's the secret. Just go for $2,500. Make sure you've done at least 500 in the last 2 weeks of the month, which I know you have, and make a clean sweep of it. It's so much fun to get Tupperware at this price. I'm so sad that this amazing, gorgeous flyer is almost done. And sometimes we lose our excitement. And when it first started, we were all so excited about these colors. Do you remember seeing these colors in the middle of February and going ballistic? Well, my friends, they're almost done. How many people have you told about the serving center in this gorgeous color? Think Mother's Day. Yes, Easter is too close. I wouldn't say Easter right now, everybody, but wouldn't it be beautiful for Mother's Day? Wouldn't it be beautiful for a bridal shower? Wouldn't it be beautiful for a backyard wedding? How many people are you going to reach out and talk to about that? That's the bowl tower. You know what? A hostess? How many people can you say, let's put together a 48-hour party and get you that's a bowl tower for free? The best Tupperware is free Tupperware. Oh, we got drawings coming up. I like it. Corinne's running. I don't have to do this. And then, my favorite on this, the Ultra Pro, our amazing loaf pan. Have you reached out to people and talked to about that? If you have the loaf pan, have you made a banana bread yet and showed people how easily it flips out of there? The measuring mate set. See, I see this. When they do a bridal shower, they play games. Wouldn't that be great to use as one of the game gifts that someone would give at that bridal shower? Are you thinking that? Are you asking people who's hosting a bridal shower? I got some great ideas for you because it's pink. Okay. Now, some of this is gone, but we still have our rectangle cake taker for just $24 in pink. It's a gotta have, and that's a crazy price. April sampling is open. So please, 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 I got to talk to you about April. See, this is my thing. Right now, what you want to be doing is closing your March, but I also want you thinking about front loading your April. Take a moment, take a breath, and look at your first week of April. Do you have at least 2 parties scheduled? If not, now's the time to get a jump on your April. And as you're closing your parties, make sure when you're dating your parties, you're putting them into early April. Because this host gift special, people are going to go crazy for. So start dating those April parties. But I believe in dating early because the parties you date from the first week of April will fall into your 3rd week. And that's what you want. So don't date the end of the month right now. Date early because you want to get this host gift special in their hands as quickly as possible. I love this host gift. Okay. So, in conclusion, and I have one more thing to share with you. If you want to increase your success rate, double your failure rate. And I think Karen said that so beautifully when she shared with us that she practices, she talks to everybody because she says, the more I say it, the better I get. The smoother I get, the more I can help people meet their needs. And I'm not stumbling over my words. Now, does everyone date a party with Karen? Does everybody buy from Karen? Does everyone say they're interested? No. She's had some flops. She said that. But her success rate is so much higher because she's willing to reach out to talk to lots and lots of people. Now, I do want to remind you just of one thing that Miss Marcia's got going on. I'm going to challenge you to go find this on your Hooray page. The Wheel of Tupperware. That is exclusive for Hooray. Marcia's got 10 amazing gifts. And you know Marcia gives away the best gifts. And it's every 10,000. She's giving away a gift. When you hit a $1,000 target, she's giving away another gift. So by the close of the month. Hooray, I'm challenging you. This is Aunt Pat. I should have a little hat saying, I'm challenging you to have 20 new team members. And I know this team can do it by the close of March. I'm also challenging you to double Marcia's goal. Let's see how much you guys can pull in by the end of the month. Keep your eye on your $2,500. Please get that free Tupperware. Well, not free. There's a little copay, but basically free. And take advantage of everything Tupperware is offering you. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate y'all let me come play tonight. And Hooray, you are one of the best teams, if not the very best team in the Southeast. So let's have an amazing close. Ooh, and we have a winner. Oh, Corinne can't come on right now. So we have a winner. And it was Donna is our winner tonight. Donna, congratulations. I'm not sure if Miss Corinne's coming on. There she is.
I'm working on it. I was trying to get on. It was didn't too many things, but Donna, you didn't show your thingy. I was trying to take the thing off and I couldn't get it there. But congratulations, you are our winner because you did share after I said, what's your biggest aha? You were the first person. So guess who gets to win? So make sure. Thank you, Pat. Let's try and click all the things.
We're good, Corinne.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right, my friends? So
yes.
We are so excited. It is a great Move It Monday. Don't forget, Millionaire Mindset is at 9:00 tonight. Make sure that you log in to that one because the more you learn, the more you earn, and with training. And hey, huge shout out to Karen because it is about tenacity and it is about moving forward and failing forward. And Pat, thank you so much for being on and helping us.
Oh, so much fun. I love this
My
team.
auntie.
Aunt Pat. Aunt Pat's going to say goodnight all.
Wait, does that mean, Aunt Pat, I get to come play at your lake house now?
Always. Bring the girls.
Oh!
Bring the
All right,
girls.
guys. Well, I hope you have an amazing night. Remember, watch the replay. And even if you are watching the replay, please, please, please make sure to post your ahas. Tag your friends. Let's do this together. All right? And let's have an amazing night for all of y'all.
Good night.